What's up, everybody? King of FOMO here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram, t.me/KingofFOMO1, as well as my chat, where we discuss these things all the time. So today we're going to be talking obviously about the Uniswap token, the hottest thing in crypto right now, and I'm going to give you guys my price prediction and where I think this thing is headed, as well as give you guys a little bit of history about why this thing exists, at least in my opinion. Now, full disclosure here, you have to be an absolute crazy person if you follow anybody's prediction on the Uniswap coin, including my own. And the reason why is because Uniswap itself, the platform, is unprecedented. It is a history maker in the crypto space. It is a record breaker. There has been nothing like it before. So to really be able to follow somebody's prediction about something that hasn't existed before and has broken the records that Uniswap has broken would be crazy. Nobody knows where this thing is going in the long run, but nonetheless, we can always make predictions. Some of us will be right, some of us will be wrong, but there's really no way to tell what's going to happen with this thing, so keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and get started right here. And now, again, if you guys are interested in me making a video about how to claim these Uniswap tokens or how to speed up your gas fees, and if your transactions are taking too long, because those are two other hot button issues right now. I can't transact anything. Like, my transactions are stuck. I can make videos about that, but there's already tons of other videos, and I feel like I kind of missed the ball on that one already. But let me know if you guys are interested in me making a video about that, if there's more questions about how to solve those problems. Okay, so Uniswap token is going right here. So there's a lot of ways that you can kind of earn the Uniswap token and play this crypto. Basically what happened is if you used Uniswap anytime before September 1st, you have 400 Uniswap tokens ready to be able to claim. Now, there are actually some people who are lucky and who have used Uniswap with different wallets. So if you use Uniswap with 10 different wallets, then you have, 4,000 Uniswap tokens to work with. And these tokens are worth $5 a piece. So you could be looking at anywhere from like $2,000 to $20,000 worth of free tokens for just using Uniswap with different wallets. Now, there is sort of a reason why those tokens are worth money, and there's sort of a reason why it's not necessarily going to insta dump right away. And part of that reason is the fact that Uniswap does take a very small portion of a fee whenever you transact into trades with them. And since Uniswap has over $1 billion, close to about, I think, $4 billion worth of volume here, so let's go see, about $4 billion worth of volume all overall, just equating that into the percentage that they collect from all of those trades. That was essentially their version of a private sale. We all participated in the private sale if we used Uniswap, and essentially what they did was they evenly distributed the private sale, quote unquote, from all of those fees to everybody in these Uni coins. So if you, it's kind of unbiased as to whether you spent $700,000 or you spent 1 penny in Uniswap. It just evenly distributed all of those coins from that quote-unquote, what I'm going to call a pre-sale worth of fees to everybody. So that's the reason why the coin will not necessarily instant dump, because those coins have sort of been paid for by people already. So that's the first thing that I want to cover. Now, the next thing we can cover is sort of the price prediction before I get into the history about why the Uniswap coin exists. Well, let's talk about that first. So if you take a look at this chart right here, this is the liquidity that Uniswap has gotten over the past, couple months here. And it has blown up and taken over the crypto space and the DeFi space overall, and is now one of the top exchanges in the entire world. And this craziness started happening a few weeks ago when a couple of new DeFi projects came out, one of them being YFI, another one being SushiSwap. Now, SushiSwap was kind of a double-edged sword, where it had a major rally and support for Uniswap. So right here is when SushiSwap released, when you guys see this huge jump, when people started doing yield farming on YAM and SushiSwap and all that stuff, a huge amount of liquidity was added to Uniswap. And then what SushiSwap did is they said, we want to take the liquidity from Uniswap and have our own decentralized exchange. And that's what you're seeing right here is when they extracted that liquidity, you went down from about $1.7 billion in liquidity, all the way down to about $518 million in liquidity. So what I think, and this is not verified or anything, but what I think has happened is Uni token is a direct answer to SushiSwap. Now SushiSwap had some other major issues, I think, in between the process of Uniswap planning their Uni token and getting it released. So it's not really doing as well as kind of what was originally planned, and I think what Uniswap feared would happen with the SushiSwap platform. But nonetheless, they released their token, and they're already doing better than SushiSwap overall. And we'll take a look at those numbers. You can already see that the volume has already rebounded to $1.54 billion in the Uniswap platform. So that's the history about, I think, why this thing exists. The next thing we can take a look at is the two coins, the Uniswap coin versus the SushiSwap coin, and look at the price of these things. So honestly, I don't care. So like, I'm going to get this out of the way first. I don't care if the price goes down or if the price goes up. I'm in a unique position where if the price goes up, I make money. If the price goes down, I don't lose money and I have a chance to make more money. But if you're honestly interested in what's going to happen with the price as far as buying it, I can't really tell you exactly what's going to happen. Farming it, I also can't tell you exactly if that's worth it either, because I'm farming an obscenely high amount of tokens to get my uni tokens. But taking a look at the market cap here, I just want to make some comparisons to see where this thing can go. Currently, it is ranked 50 on CoinGecko. If we take a look right here, it is actually the top volume coin if you're excluding obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. Take a look at the 24-hour volume. Uniswap is up here. It is beating Bitcoin Cash, but just by a little bit, with $2,700,000,000 worth of volume. Currently, it's at $5.42, and I think it's rising. I think it actually might be a little bit higher than that, 52 cents. And a lot of people are speculating that it can go to $10, $100, this, that, and the other thing. Now, let's take a look at what the market cap is right now, which is about $348 million. Now, if we want to compare it to Sushi, that's about where SushiSwap's top was. So let's go to SushiSwap and take a look at how this thing progressed. And we'll just look at, this is the market cap chart, and the top market cap for SushiSwap was about $331 million, and that put it at a price of about close to $9 overall, $10. Now, the thing about SushiSwap was that their supply was already way smaller than Uniswap's current supply, so the prices were essentially the same in terms of how many coins you could own. And yeah, like the price, this is Uniswap is currently at SushiSwap's all-time high. Now, obviously, Uniswap is already an established platform, so people kind of speculate and expect it to do better than SushiSwap overall. But how much better is the question? So let's go ahead and take a look at CoinGecko again. I'll arrange it right here. So, and we'll find where Uniswap currently is at rank 50, right about here. Now, obviously, as I said before, Uniswap is one of the top exchanges. That's not something that can really be argued. You have your centralized exchange, mega hits like Binance and, a few others, Huboy, and a few other coins that you're going to see on here that are on the top of the exchange. Binance coin sitting here at number 8. So some people are speculating that Uniswap is pretty much on par with that of Binance, because some people have completely moved off of Binance and really see this DeFi space pushing crypto to the next level. So let's just go ahead and speculate that Uniswap matches the level of Binance. If we go beyond that, if we go speculating beyond the Binance coin number 8, that's when you get into the territory of unprecedentedness. That's when you get into the territory of a new bull run. If you're seeing Uniswap, compete with that of Ethereum and Bitcoin up at the top 3 spots. And I'm not going to get too much into that. But let's take a look at this. Binance Coin currently has a market cap of $4 billion, while Uniswap, again, their market cap is currently $348 million. So I think realistically, if you're looking at this best case scenario in the short term, if you think that Uniswap can compete with Binance or is on the top level right next to Binance in terms of the best exchange and the most interest, then if this coin does match the level of Binance's market cap, that would put it at about 10x, and you're looking at about $50 per Uniswap coin. Now, I do believe that that's probably going to be close to a top, for this coin in the short term, and then we'll see from there. I really can't tell anything about any type of coin that's going to break the records and go beyond that of Chainlink and reach these top levels. But I think a $4 billion market cap is something that is definitely attainable with Uniswap, especially if you go back and you look at the charts and you see how the liquidity in this thing has gone up parabolically from about $300 million all the way up to, what is that? That's like 5 or 6 times that at $1.95 billion. So I do think that parabolic movement is a possibility with the Uniswap token. Now, my thoughts, my predictions, and again, don't follow me, but my predictions is that it's going to potentially have the same chart as SushiSwap. So let's just take a look at this chart in terms of price. I believe that if Uniswap and SushiSwap are going to have the same similar type of chart, I believe that we're kind of right here where the chart is in Uniswap. We're reaching like euphoria. This coin's gonna go to the moon. It's gonna go to $50, and I do think that very soon, shortly, it is going to dump pretty hard. I don't know when that's going to be. It could be $10, it could be $15, it could be $8, but I do think it's going to dump, and it's going to go below the price value of where it is right now, and people will start to lose faith in it altogether. But I also think that it's going to pump again after that and reach all-time highs, just like what happened with SushiSwap in a shorter period of time. I think that just like with SushiSwap, it went from about $4 down to $1, and then it pumped all the way up to 10x that at $10. And I do think that is another possibility with the Uniswap token, putting it at a rank of like 25, looking at about $25 per token. And then I do think that after that, the hype level will die down unless Uniswap has some sort of other use case for their coin, and then we're going to see some sideways movement, some pretty downward movement, and some sideways movement from then on out. That's just my personal prediction. I do think that the charts are going to look very similar. Almost all the successful farming coins have followed this sort of trajectory in terms of popularity. And I think that Uniswap is not really going to be an exception, despite what people are going to say. And I know that one of the main things that people are saying is that Uniswap is so different. It's the greatest thing in the entire world. And what I notice in crypto is when you have so many people so bullish on something, it works out nicely in the beginning, but then like people are just smacked in the face with reality eventually, and they, for some reason, they don't see it coming. And I do think that smack in the face of reality of this coin is not going to go to $7,000 is going to happen with Uniswap. As far as $100, like I said, if you're looking at a $100 Uniswap token, you're getting into the ranks of crazy high. You would see that at rank about 4 at about $8 billion market cap. Again, I'm not saying it's out of the question. I'm not saying it's impossible, because Uniswap has broken so many records already. But is it likely in a short period of time? I don't really think so. So those are my basic predictions about what's going to happen with this coin. Proceed with that with what you want. I will not answer any questions about, is it a good time to buy, is it a good time to sell, when's the best time to buy, should I be farming this, how much money do I need to be farming this, because those are all like personal questions. Those are all based on how much you have, what your risk potential is. So like with a coin like this, there's no way for me to predict that. But I will say this with the Uniswap token, because if we go back to the Uniswap itself right here, because it is a top token, this is like really rare that you have a top token beat your stable coins and Ethereum. And the reason why this is interesting is because this can make you a millionaire overnight, unlike most of the other farming coins are just DeFi coins or Uniswap coins, because one of the problems is that liquidity is not enough in any of these things. So if you put in 100 Ethereum, you're benefiting everybody else but screwing yourself over severely with slippage and with the price change. But when you have liquidity of over $16 million and you're putting in 500K, then it's very possible and easy to be able to double or triple that 500K overnight, which is completely and totally impossible. Even if a coin goes 10x, no matter what it is, it's completely impossible with almost every single coin here in Uniswap for you to put in stupid big amount and double it or triple it pretty quickly. So that's a positive with Uniswap. Now, beyond that, like I said, you're on your own for figuring out your own assessment for what to do with this thing. You guys put your big boy pants on, put your big girl pants on, and figure out what you want to do. Make your own price predictions, like myself. Even if you're not experts, I mean, nobody's gonna know what's gonna happen with this thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's my thoughts on the Uniswap token. Now, again, if you don't have these and I mean, you can look up a video. There's plenty of other videos. I'm sure there's plenty of videos about how to claim these tokens. But if you want me to make one, let me know in the comments section down below. There's still a lot I can talk about. One of the things that I said in my chat was if I go super crazy heavy hard, because like I said, it is possible in here. If I put in like 200 or 300 ETH and double that, that would be a spectacle to see. I probably could have done that earlier today or a few minutes ago even, and gotten a huge profit from that. I kind of did that. I put in a certain amount of Ethereum, and we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about doing if this price does follow the chart of SushiSwap and do what I think it's going to do and dump down to like a despairingly low number. Now, finally, there is farming available here too. I'm personally making about $30 an hour from this. Now, that number is going to drop. It's been dropping ever since. It was at 800 2 hours ago, uni per week. But I think that it might even out overall in the long run, because as long as the price of the coin goes up, then the amount that I'm making in dollars goes up overall as time goes on. So this is one it's one of the safest and most profitable ones to farm for me. Now the pools are very diluted. So if we take a look at the pools here, let me go actually to Uni, and you can see that there's hundreds of millions of dollars in each of the pools. So you're gonna be priced out real quick if you're putting in a small amount. And don't tell me what a small amount is, or don't ask me what it is, because I don't know what it is. But if you're putting in a small amount, gas fees will destroy you. They're like 400 Gwei right now, so you're gonna get destroyed with gas fees, and you're gonna need to keep them in there for a long time. But like I said, if you're farming this even with like a medium amount, it could be a good deal, like if you're keeping it in there for a while, because like I said, if this thing does reach the levels of $50 a coin and reaches out of Binance, it's going to be some pretty big profits. But overall, like I said, if you have a smaller amount, you're probably better off just buying the token if you want to take that risk rather than trying to farm it. But like I said, you guys figure that part out on your own. I am farming, and we'll see what happens with this. I'll keep you guys updated. And that is everything for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I got a lot of other stuff to talk about, but honestly, everything DeFi, I'm probably going to skip it until gas prices go down, because there's no reason to talk about DeFi stuff when gas prices are this high, because there's only a select few amount of people that are willing to do anything when gas prices are this high. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.